Well, ladies and gentlemen, things just got a bit interesting in the Call of Duty landscape, the Call of Duty world. And I feel like we got to talk about it because there's a lot to kind of unpack and there's kind of a lot to discuss. And I also want to include maybe my thoughts and maybe a prediction on what Call of Duty can do with all this news going on, because I'm not going to lie to you. It's exciting. It's if it actually happens. Now, if it doesn't happen, I'm going to be depressed because I think we all kind of see the state of Call of Duty right now and it's kind of sad, but this could be the upward trajectory that we need and kind of what I've been mentioning in the previous video. So let's unpack everything. Let's catch you up to speed here if you haven't seen what's going on. There is an Xbox showcase, some sort of viewing thing where they're going to announce multiple games, and I believe it's tomorrow as of filming this video, Thursday, and they've kind of teased what's going to be there, what trailers going to be talked about. And then there's this random game that hasn't been revealed, and it's got like a question mark on it, and that question mark is a green game, so it's like a green cased game. And immediately Call of Duty people, including myself, were thinking it's something to do with Modern Warfare 3, and not the new Modern Warfare 3. We're talking about the old Modern Warfare 3. And if you didn't know, if you never played it, the case has got some green on it. So a lot of people have started to speculate that this could be something to do with MW3. Now, obviously, there's not really a lot to back that up. You're just going, hey, it's green. It could be anything. It could be Halo. It could be whatever game that's green out there, Left 4 Dead. And so there really wasn't a ton to it. Now, I do think that they might have a little bit more, I guess, what's the validity is the word I'm looking for when you guess Call of Duty, because obviously Xbox and Microsoft own Call of Duty now. So they maybe want to start putting the product out to people. And so let me go over the first idea that I think possibly could happen. And it's the fact that they're finally learning that people want old school Call of Duty back. And maybe this is the first, maybe, introduction to bringing them on Game Pass. Now, I don't know why they would choose MW3, but they've done like World War II. And I think there's another one, like obviously the newer ones are on there, but it's not like they're doing these in some sort of crazy order where you're like, oh, they're going to do MW2 and then they're going to do, they've done it randomly. So the people thinking that this could be OG MW3 coming to Game Pass, I actually don't hate that guess. I don't hate that idea. And I feel like it would be a very smart decision to do this. Now, if they did do this, is this now introducing like, hey, does this come along with another announcement that's like, hey guys, we're gonna do a new COD every 6 months on Game Pass? Dude, they would sell so many digital copies on the store, and it would make up for what they lost with Black Ops 7, because Black Ops 7 did not sell well. So first thought or first guess for people is that it's coming to Game Pass, just the OG version, nothing to do with anything besides just that game. Now, the next thing, I'm going to give credit to my man Iceberg, who did a whole video on this. And he actually tweeted about it as well. This could be Modern Warfare 3 Remastered. So the OG MW3 brought back remastered, just like COD 4 and just like MW2. Now, once again, we don't know if it's going to be the same thing that MW2 did, where it's just the campaign, or is it going to be a full remaster like COD 4 was? And it kind of, to me, it's very similar. It feels like the IW situation where back in the day, Infinite Warfare, that game was not going to sell well if they packaged it by itself. And instead of just, posting it solo, they brought in COD 4 Remastered, and that thing was not a top seller, but it did really well because people wanted to play COD 4. Well, Black Ops 7, I've said it already in this video, did not sell well. So how do you gain that, money back? The Game Pass thing with the OG MW3, you're going to get some sales, but I don't think you would get as many sales as if you completely remastered MW3 and brought it back, brand new graphics and kind of just that new, not new engine, but like just that new feeling. And so there's some digging that went on with Iceberg here, but I want to address this too, is if it's just the campaign, I just don't see what the point of releasing this is, because they did it with MW2 and it was cool for a little bit. It was fun to play the campaign, but then literally when I beat that campaign 5 years ago when it came out, or 6 years ago, I never thought about it again. It had no tie to me. It didn't bring me back. Now they got what, 40 bucks out of me. So maybe that was just their goal. Get a bunch of 40 bucks by a bunch of people that have that nostalgia and they profit more. But I feel like this would be a great opportunity to kind of do the same thing that COD 4 did with IW. Like the people that don't like Black Ops 7, but still love Call of Duty and want to play Call of Duty, bringing a full-fledged MW3 remastered with multiplayer, campaign, and Spec Ops, I cannot tell you the amount of love that this would get. The amount of people that will return to Call of Duty because of this. And they need something that will bring back the positive sentiment around the community, because there is none right now. You even can go on Instagram comments. I was looking on Call of Duty's Instagram the other day. Dude, the comments on there are just like dead company, dead franchise. You know, why don't you go milk us for another bundle? People don't like this game. They don't like the company right now. They don't like what's going on. So for them to bring something back like this and do this out of nowhere, kind of like a pop-up shop drop, I think it would have a big impact on the COD community. And so again, you're like, well, T, what the heck? Well, how do you even know that this is the thing? You're still going off the green cover thing back on the announcement. But my boy Iceberg did the research here. And this is going to sound a little bit complicated, so just bear with me and I'll try to explain it as best as I can. I don't know, maybe you understand it more than I do. But Modern Warfare 3 Remastered may be coming, is what he tweets. 25 games show up in the COD header on Steam. Okay, so I guess when you search Call of Duty in Steam, 25 games show up. But when you click on it, it changes to 24 games, and that is the correct amount. But the actual list shows 23 games, except for Modern Warfare 3 2011. And what he says at the bottom, Steam may have accidentally leaked Modern Warfare 3 Remastered. So it sounds like maybe there's a listing there for Modern Warfare 3 Remastered that is not showing until the announcement, and then it goes live. It's kind of like sometimes people see trailers, they get like a private trailer early by accident, and it's like, oh, this is gonna be the next trailer. GTA has that happen a lot of time, Call of Duty. And so if Steam was the one that kind of like leaked it and people found this through that and the case is green, I gotta be honest with you, I feel like all these things are adding up to where this possibly could be Modern Warfare 3 Remastered. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna be so disappointed if it's actually not, and it's something so stupid like an indie game or something like that. But with all that to say, I want to throw out a theory out there, or if Call of Duty's watching this video, I want to throw out an idea, because in my head I put all this together and I said, hold on a second here, let me see something here. Okay, so if MW3 Remastered comes out, and it's not just the Game Pass version, and it's a full-fledged remaster. By the way, too, I forgot to mention, this Modern Warfare 3 was shelved. This game was made, Modern Warfare 3 Remastered was made. And we have like confirmation, leaks have confirmed it, that this game's just sitting on a shelf somewhere, being ready to be like posted, be ready to release. So it's not like this is some random, like we don't know this exists. It's out there. So if we have this MW3 Remastered full product, now hang with me here because this is crazy, and we have Modern Warfare 2 Remastered, the campaign, which another thought I have is, if you didn't know, Modern Warfare 2 Remastered multiplayer was also done alongside MW3, We know that because of leaks. And the reason they didn't release MW2 multiplayer remastered with the campaign is because of how well Modern Warfare 19 was doing. So we technically have MW3 remastered possibly there. We have a full MW2 remastered there. And we also have Call of Duty 4 remastered that will release in 2016. You see where I'm going with this? COD 4, MW2, MW3. I don't know about you, but that feels like the start of a Captain Price Modern Warfare sort of collection. Put all three of those games together. All three remasters. Make them all playable. Update the servers. Put them all in one package like Halo did, where you can select, I want to play MW2, MW3, and COD 4. I just want to play MW2 and MW3. And put them all together. Campaigns, Spec Ops, multiplayer. You're gonna print money. Do you not understand Call of Duty? You're gonna print money. Everybody will buy that game. New people, old people, people that probably haven't played Call of Duty in 10 years will go back and play this game. That is a little bit of an unrealistic expectation, but I think that's the start of that Master Chief collection that I've been talking about, because you're gonna have all three available. Release MW3 coming out here, announce that tomorrow, and then maybe give it a couple weeks or maybe a couple months, maybe let MW3 cook a little bit, bring MW2 multiplayer, and then a couple weeks later say, hey guys, they're all together as a package. Because we got to think, summer MW4, we know it's coming out. What a perfect lead into MW4 that would be. Also, you have the competition of GTA. Like, what could get people to not play GTA? Not a lot, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not an idiot. But a Modern Warfare Captain Price collection with a brand new MW4 would at least make people blink. You know, they would at least people go, oh, well, at least Call of Duty's trying to do something different here. So that's my rant for the day. I feel like we have a real potential here to get something big. Now, this video may be an absolute waste of time Thursday at 5 o'clock because they announced something totally different. But I want to at least put that out there because Call of Duty needs to see these videos and go, okay, the audience is not vibing with the new genre that you're doing. Let's bring these remasters, baby. Come on, come on. So let me know what you guys think. I know it's a little bit of a, we're doing a little investigation. We're doing a little digging deeper, but I do think if this is Modern Warfare 3 Remastered, even if it's Game Pass and it starts the Game Pass trend of bringing back old Call of Duties, I do think that that will be positive for the community in general. And we need some positive. We really do. So thank you all for the support. Let me know in the comments down below what you think they should do. And hey guys, new video tomorrow. And you're going to be excited for this one because it involves every Call of Duty. I know, spoiler alert. All right, we'll see you in the next one.